Okay, I just got a new project, and the client architect sent two PDF files. And so I'm going to show you how I work with a PDF file. FormZ will not open a PDF file, so open Illustrator. I don't know if you've got that capability as yet, but that's what you have to do. And you go File, Open, and the PDFs they sent to me were two files. So I'm going to select them both and tell Illustrator to open them up. Okay, so holding my finger on the Option key and scrolling the scroll wheel on my mouse. This orientation's a little bit wrong. I want to rotate it 90 degrees to the right, so I'll tap the R key in Illustrator, click in the center of rotation, and then click and hold, left click and hold the Shift key down to restrain it. Restrain it in, I gotta select it all first, duh. And then rotate. Shift key down to restrain it in 45-degree increments. Okay, now just deselect. I don't need any of the title block, so I'm going to get rid of that. And over here, this remaining piece of it. And then I'm going to go up to Document Setup up at the top, click on it, Edit Artboards, and I get a chance to resize the artboard. So I'll just size it, size the artboard so that it's just big enough for the elevations. We'll bring them all in at the same time. Okay, and deselect, and now go File, Export, and Export As. And in the Export As format, go down a little ways and you'll have AutoCAD Drawing DWG. That's perfect, so we'll do that. And say Export. I don't even change the name, just Export. Okay. Now, holding the Option key down and scrolling the wheel up, a lot of the lines that are in here, like these lines, are going to slow down FormZ, and they're not necessary. I know that it's a horizontal cement tile roof. So I'm just going to click and delete, click, delete, click, delete, and I'm going to do it on all of them. Spacebar gets me the hand, and I left click with on the mouse. Okay, that ought to work in removing enough lines for me. So Command 0 to fit it all. Hit Command S to save it, and then close out of that. And then we have the floor plan and the site plan. Again, I need to rotate them around. So I can do Select All and hit the R key, click for the center of rotation, click with your left mouse and hold the Shift key down, rotate it around 90 degrees, deselect everything, go to Document Setup, edit artboards, and option key and the mouse wheel will get me away from this thing a little bit. Go over here and well, let's just do it by corners. So Z. There we go. Let's see, somewhere in that vicinity will be where I'll end up. Click OK. Get your selection tool, and we don't need any of these title blocks or any of these notes. So we'll get rid of those. And then this. Okay, now this is just some herringbone paver pattern, it looks like. I click on it. Now, if you go up to select same, let's see, same, let's do fill and stroke and see if it gets it. All right, it got a few things, but I think that's that little squiggly in the center of the line, so I'm going to hit delete. Okay, that's fine. I still have my walls, so I know where things are. Okay, now they go, this particular architect, Wheatsma by the way, goes to great pains putting in furniture and that kind of baloney. And again, all of this is going to slow down FormZ. So all we need is the exterior walls, really. So holding the option key down and click in a corner and drag across, and this is about as far as I can go. Hit delete, and then come up here and go all the way across here and delete. You'll have remaining a few little lines here and there, but the bulk of everything is going to go away. So okay, we don't need any of this patio. Well, we'll leave that counter because that's not furniture. We're going to have to indicate that. What I'm doing is a front and a rear illustration. Okay, same thing here on the terrace. Get rid of all the furniture. Master bedroom. Okay, that's clean enough for me. Okay, so then you go File, Export, Export As, go down to Format, go down to AutoCAD DWG, and Export. Okay. Okay, now I have two files that FormZ will open, and I don't care to save this, do I? No. So just close or hide Illustrator, open up FormZ, you go File, Import. First thing I like to import is the floor plan. So I have that in this external hard drive and renderings working. Wheatsma Teleran, I guess it's called. And usually A01 is the floor plan, and we'll see. leave all the defaults here. Okay, so there it is, and it's on that layer there. So let's double click on it and name it floor plan. Floor plan. Now, what I like to do is to stack them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this other layer that's an automatic layer that opens up in FormZ default. I'm going to double click on it and I'm going to say second floor plan. And I'm going to then select it. I don't know what that node is, but I'll take it with me. Oops, held down the wrong key. Start that all over again. What's going on here? Okay, so the first thing we want to do is to move it to the second floor layer, and since that's the active layer, and I'm just going to right click and make sure it says paste on active layer. Always double check that, because if you don't and you happen to put it right over the top of the first floor plan and you happen to deselect it, other than doing an undo command, if you do anything else, it's scrambled. So now we're going to go over here to the tool here, and we're going to click, and I like to double check. So I'm going to select the first floor plan, and I'm going to double click. Okay, it is on that layer. So what I'm going to do is lock the first floor layer, and I'm going to select all, which is the second floor layer, and I'm going to do the move tool, and I'm going to look for something that is the same. Okay, this corner right here is, okay, I've got multiples, so I'm going to hit the even though I'm moving it with my thumb on the option key, and you see now I'm only doing one. And I'm going to go in here real close, and is that it? Is that it? Oh, it's out here somewhere. All right, that was a bad choice. So I'm going to come over here to this corner and put it right on that corner. All right, now it's where it's supposed to be. Get away. It's kind of a good time to save your file. I would do a file, save as, and it was T-A-L-A-R-I-A-N. Talaran is the name of the client, is what I usually do. And I'm going to say model. I want to let the caps. Model. And I'm saving it in that same folder. Okay, now we want to bring in the elevations also. So go File, Import, A02 is the will be the elevations. And there they are. We'll select them, and God knows where the floor plan is. Okay, I'm going to deselect. I'm going to do F to fit O. Select all, copy. What I want to do is to go to my Talaran model and paste. I'm just going to click OK. Oh, made a mistake. So I'm going to undo. What I did was I still had the second floor selected. And in FormZ, when you bring another file in, it removes the file. Oh my God, did I make a mess or what? All right, X. Select all. Select all. Okay, FormZ is behaving funny. Let's see. Edit. Redo, undo. Redo. Okay, I'm going to, I'm not quite sure why it's misbehaving, but it is. So I'm going to quit FormZ. I'm going to say no, because I know I already saved the second floor plan. I don't really need that. I may have to do a repetition. I'm going to restart my computer. I'll be back with you when it restarts.